YouTube is changing people's lives. It's unbelievable. YouTube is changing people's lives. Like, what if I told you could be the next big content creator? No experience, no problem. So check it out. So out here in these YouTube streets, it's been a challenge. Sometimes when you jump on here, you just don't really know what to do or how to go about doing things. So that's why in my previous videos, I've been saying that you got to become a student of YouTube. And what I mean by being a student of YouTube is like putting in the legwork, researching, finding out what is your niche. And if you don't have one, only thing I can say, the niche is you. So if you are a beginner that's looking to potentially become a YouTube content creator, just pick up your phone, turn it sideways, and just tape yourself. Get those reps in, get yourself comfortable in front of the camera, speak as clearly as you possibly can. Even if you're not comfortable with actually doing it live, you can probably do it offline and just trying to get yourself like comfortable with just talking to this camera, because, it's not talking back at you. So you definitely have to, just, get comfortable with doing so. A lot of people, they put off becoming a content creator because they feel like they're not as savvy or don't really know too much about tech. But, that's pretty much far from the truth. And why I say that is because you got a tool itself right in the palm of your hand. It's actually your phone and obviously YouTube. And with YouTube, just like how you look for various different things to solve a problem in your actual life, if you're looking at doing recipes, learning how to do a new hobby, learn how to fix a computer, learn how to work a new device, looking at product reviews, all that is all that's possible. And you can be the next content creator that can do it yourself, So I'm on my journey and I want to take you along with me. And, being a beginner, just starting out, things are this is really uncertain. So you just don't really know, where to go, where to look. You got to constantly do your research and just kind of, find a content creator that can speak to you. Even me, myself, just hopefully I can inspire you to potentially pick up your phone and just get to recording, Looking back on it, as of late, Dante London is one of the guys I could definitely say who inspired me and just put that fire in me just to kind of pick up this phone and just, do my content and hopefully something I say can spark a flame in you to do the same. So, it's all about repetition. And that's the most consistent thing I've heard a lot of content creators say. It's all about getting your reps in. Just figuring out what works for you, drawing in your audience and just kind of figure out where you're going to fit at in this YouTube space. And like I said earlier, you're the niche. Most times your personality can really just shine through and it can talk to somebody that may be in a space or on the fence about becoming a content creator. And, that could be you. Or if you have something to give to the YouTube community, as a, whatever your specialty is, you could definitely be, that answer that, people been looking for. So, it's the possibilities is endless. So you gotta keep in mind, that's, you may not get as many views in the beginning, but as you consistently show up and show your face, people will start to become, okay, like I seen God come through on my feed, so let me see what he's really talking about, and like I said, the possibilities is endless, and you definitely may be that content creator that can speak to that person that potentially, pick up their phone or their camera or get their setup together to start making content. A lot of the bigger YouTube content creators, and man, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm looking back on my little time with me making passive income, and it may ruffle some content creators feathers, and they say, hey man, if you're not into it for like the art of it, and or if you're not passionate about just making content just for like people, if you're in it for the money, what are you doing? But honestly, that's something to think about, because in a sense, you definitely want to get monetized. You got to get those 4,000 watch hours, and you got to get those 500 subscribers. And I definitely want to make passive income, for my family. So for one, if you're making passive income where you don't necessarily have to go to a physical place and work a whole bunch of hours and just do something that you already in a space like, man, I gotta work because I have to. But if you have something on the side where it was just making money while you was asleep, or just people just tapped into what you're talking about and enjoy what you were saying, when you like to do that, I'm certainly would like to. So, I mean, that's definitely the end goal. And I think some people, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of self-righteous, I mean, definitely as you're going on your journey, you're definitely going to get more confident, and, people are going to gravitate to you. They're going to click on your thumbnails and look at your content, and, you can make money passively. But I don't see why people are really bitter about not actually, just, I'm in it to make the money. I don't see why people will be kind of, why would I ruffle somebody's feathers? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is on here for a reason, whether it's to help or add value to somebody's life, or whatever the situation is, on why you're on this platform. But that shouldn't discourage like a beginner in driving themselves to being a better person and a better content creator, and ultimately the end goal is to make money. I think that shouldn't. I think you should let people or content creators kind of like deter you on doing that. And I thought that just was kind of odd. And and at the end, in the grand scheme of things, I've seen like people say, well, if you're in it for money, if you're in it for content creation for money, I'm almost for certain, like with all these subscribers that they have, that I'm pretty sure that they're making something. They just wouldn't show up every day. And I knew when I got on this actual, when I got into content creation, and I set up my phone, and got a tripod, and I got something to mount to mount this thing on my steering wheel. I knew it was definitely, I wasn't going to get a lot of views at first. With everything, I know it definitely takes time. and you just gotta show up, In my description, I got a few content creators that I've been looking at and I'm like to say that it's helping me grow. I'm definitely stuttering over my words, and it's just something that I'm working on, and that's just all with being in front of the camera and just trying to relay your message to you, the viewer. So, but in my description, I got a few content creators that I've been kind of looking at and just kind of taking a little bit from, and just hopefully, by you being a beginner, it can kind of help you on your journey. And I think, people tell you like, you gotta steal or just kind of copy. Sometimes you just probably need somebody just to kind of point you where you need to go. And if you're a beginner and you starting out on YouTube, just check out these few content curators that's in my description. I got their names and their links. Just hit that link in the description and it'll take you to their videos. I'm just kind of just showing a little bit of love because, I did a little bit of the research myself, and I've become a student of YouTube. I've been really like studying, and hopefully let me get my camera presence, together. And I keep on saying I know it's just gonna drive me crazy once I run this video back. And then another thing, what I've been kind of on the fence about, especially, is to just go with this raw format or do a little bit of video editing. And so I actually included another content creator in my links, to kind of where you can kind of weigh your options on what you want to do as a content creator. I think I would sound a little bit better if I did some video editing, but who knows? I'm just trying to show up and show you, that it's very attainable. You could definitely become a content creator and, add some value on this platform and give people your knowledge and your take on things, and become, maybe a force to be reckoned with. Maybe you might be the next, maybe you might be the next Dante London, or maybe you might be the next DoDash. Your personality will just kind of shine through, and hopefully I'm motivating, you, if you clicked on this video and if you got this far, to just pick up that camera and just do your thing and, make some content. I appreciate y'all clicking on my video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I appreciate it once again. Peace.